My beloved child, do not close your eyes just yet. I see you preparing to rest. I see you setting your phone aside. I see the weight in your body, the tiredness behind your eyes. But before you surrender to sleep, I must speak to you. Hear this before you rest. I will not let you drift into the night carrying what was never meant to lie down with you. You think you are just tired. But what truly exhausts you is not your day. It is what you are carrying in your heart right now. The thoughts you are replaying. The fears about tomorrow. The silent pressure to hold everything together. My child, if you sleep without hearing this, you will carry unnecessary heaviness into a night I designed for peace. That is why I am calling you now. This moment is not random. You did not stumble upon these words by accident. I am interrupting your routine because something is about to be lifted. There is a truth you need to hear before your head touches that pillow. There is a burden I refuse to let you cradle like it belongs to you. Listen carefully. You have been trying to solve tomorrow before it arrives. You have been trying to secure outcomes that are not yours to control. And it has been stealing your rest, little by little. But tonight, I am stepping in as your father. Tonight, I am drawing a line between what is your responsibility and what is mine. If this is already touching your heart, let it be known. Like this message so it reaches another weary soul who is about to fall asleep in anxiety. Share it with someone who needs peace tonight. Subscribe so you never miss when I call out to you. And tell me in the comments what has been keeping you awake, because I am not afraid of your honesty. I want you engaged, present, listening. Stay with me now. Do not rush past this. Something is shifting. Before this night ends, you will understand why I would not let you rest until you heard this. My beloved child, now that you are still with me, let me show you something deeper. I see why it has been so hard for you to rest. When the room grows quiet, your thoughts grow loud. During the day, you manage. You smile. You answer messages. You fulfill responsibilities. You appear steady. But when night falls and distractions fade, everything you have pushed down begins to rise. I see the questions you have not spoken out loud. What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if I lose what I care about most? These thoughts circle your mind when your head touches the pillow. You try to silence them, but they return again and again. You are tired, not just in your body, but in your soul. You have been carrying pressure that no one fully understands. The pressure to provide. The pressure to make the right decision. The pressure to not disappoint anyone. And beneath all of that, a quiet fear that if you slowed down, everything might fall apart. But my child, I see the truth. I see the tears you wiped away quickly so no one would ask questions. I see the moments you stared at the ceiling, wondering how things will turn out. I see the silent battles you fight in your own mind. You have told yourself to be strong. You have told yourself that worrying is part of being responsible. You have convinced yourself that if you think about the problem long enough, you will finally control it. And yet, the more you think, the heavier it feels. You have been trying to protect your future by rehearsing every possible outcome. You replay conversations, analyzing what you said and what you should have said. You imagine scenarios that have not even happened. You carry guilt for things that are already behind you. You carry fear for things that have not even arrived. My beloved child, you have been exhausted by possibilities. There are moments when you feel alone in this, even when you are surrounded by people. You hesitate to share the depth of your worries because you do not want to burden anyone else. so you carry it quietly. You lie down at night appearing calm, but inside your heart is racing. I know this about you. Nothing you feel is hidden from me. Every anxious thought, every tight breath, every restless turn in your bed, I have been there. I have watched over you through every sleepless night. I have stayed when you felt uncertain. I have listened to the prayers you did not even have words to form. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human. You care deeply. You love deeply. And that is why it feels so heavy. But listen to me closely now, my child. The weight you are carrying is not proof of your strength. It is proof that you were never meant to carry it alone. My beloved child, now I will tell you the truth that will set your heart at ease. You were never created to carry tomorrow. You were never assigned the task of controlling outcomes. Yet somewhere along the way, you began to believe that if you worried enough, you could prevent pain. You began to believe that if you stayed alert long enough, you could secure your future. You began to believe that rest was risky. But listen to me carefully. Worry is not protection. Anxiety is not preparation. And sleeplessness is not responsibility. You have confused vigilance with faithfulness. You have told yourself that thinking through every possibility is wisdom. But wisdom does not torment you. Wisdom does not steal your peace. Wisdom trusts me. My child, when you lie awake trying to solve what has not yet happened, you are stepping into a role that does not belong to you. You are trying to sit in a seat that was never assigned to you. The future is not in your hands. It has never been. It is in mine. You say, if I do not think about it, who will? And I answer you gently, I will. You say, if I do not hold this together, it will fall apart. And I whisper, I am the one holding all things together. You have believed that control equals safety. But true safety is not found in control. It is found in trust. The night was not created for you to strategize. It was created for you to surrender. Darkness is not a signal for fear. It is an invitation to release. While you sleep, I work. While you rest, I move. While you breathe slowly in the quiet of the night, I am arranging what you cannot see. You measure progress by activity. I measure it by trust. Do you see now, my beloved child? The exhaustion you feel is not because your problems are too big. It is because you have been trying to carry them without laying them down. I am not disappointed in you. I am not frustrated with you. I understand why you tried. You care deeply. You want stability. You want peace. But peace does not come from gripping tighter. It comes from opening your hands. You do not have to monitor every detail of your life to keep it safe. You do not have to rehearse worst-case scenarios to avoid them. You do not have to earn rest by solving everything first. Rest is not a reward for finishing the work. It is a declaration that I am God, and you are my beloved child. Lay down the illusion that you must control it all. Lay down the fear that something will collapse if you close your eyes. The one who watches over you does not sleep. And I am far more capable than you have allowed yourself to believe. Let the truth settle into you now. You are not the guardian of your destiny. I am. My beloved child, now breathe with me. Feel the shift that is happening inside you. The weight that felt permanent is not as immovable as it once seemed. This is what happens when truth enters the room. Darkness does not argue with light. It retreats. You have believed that everything depends on you. But I am reminding you tonight that everything rests in my hands. And my hands do not tremble. You are not alone in this season. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Even in the delays, even in the unanswered questions, even in the waiting, I am working with precision. What feels stalled to you is being positioned by me. What feels uncertain to you is already seen clearly from where I stand. My child, nothing in your life has caught me off guard. The opportunity that worries you, the relationship that feels fragile, the financial pressure that keeps you calculating, the decision that feels too big. I knew about all of it long before this day arrived. And if I allowed it to touch your life, it is because I have already made provision for you within it. You fear that if you rest, things will unravel. But listen closely. Your constant tension has never been the glue holding your world together. I have been your sustainer all along. I have covered you in moments you did not even recognize as danger. I've redirected paths you thought you wanted. I have closed doors that would have wounded you. I have opened doors at the exact right time. You are more protected than you realize. Tonight, as you prepare to sleep, I want you to imagine placing every concern into my hands. Not as a symbolic gesture, but as a real exchange. You give me your fear. I give you my peace. You give me your uncertainty. I give you my assurance. You give me your weakness. I give you my strength. This is not poetic language. This is a promise. I will guard your home. I will guard your loved ones. I will guard your future. I will guard your mind as you sleep. No outcome will bypass my authority. No challenge will overpower my presence in your life. What feels delayed is not denied. What feels unclear is not chaotic. Timing is not punishment. Waiting is not abandonment. I am aligning things you cannot yet see. You may not know how everything will unfold, but you can know this: I am faithful. I do not begin what I will not finish. I do not call you forward and then leave you unsupported. So let your shoulders lower. Let your breathing slow. Let your heart stop racing ahead of you. You do not need to strive tonight. You do not need to solve tonight. You do not need to secure tomorrow tonight. You are covered. You are guided. You are deeply loved. And while you rest, I will remain awake, watching over every detail of your life with unwavering care. My beloved child, now it is time. You have heard my voice. You have felt my correction. You have received my promise. But peace is not fully yours until you choose to release what you have been holding. So I ask you gently now, place it in my hands. That worry about tomorrow, give it to me. That fear you have rehearsed over and over, give it to me. That pressure to be everything for everyone, lay it down. You do not need to carry it into your sleep. You do not need to solve it before sunrise. You do not need to understand every detail to trust me with it. Whisper to me now, in your own words, Father, I release this to you. This is your decision moment. Not dramatic. Not loud, just real. A quiet surrender in the stillness of this night. Choose to trust me more than you trust your fear. Choose to rest in my strength instead of straining in your own. Remember this: you are not alone. You are not responsible for holding the universe together. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are mine. Tonight you will sleep differently. Not because all your questions are answered, but because your heart is settled. Tonight peace will stand guard over your mind. Tonight your breathing will steady. Tonight your thoughts will slow. And even if you wake in the middle of the night, you will feel my presence beside you. I am watching over your home. I am watching over your future. I am watching over every detail that concerns you. Rest now, my beloved child. Let your last thought be this: I am safe because my Father is awake. I am loved beyond measure. I am carried. Close your eyes with confidence. I am here, and I will remain. My beloved child, before you go, hear this as well. The peace you felt tonight is not meant to stop with you. There are other weary hearts searching in the dark for the same reassurance you just received. When you choose to give, you are not supporting a channel. You are helping me send light into places where anxiety has been whispering too loudly. Every seed you sow through Super Thanks or through the PayPal donation link in the description becomes a river of hope flowing into another soul. As it is written, I give seed to the sower and bread for food, and I multiply what is released in faith. When you open your hand, I open heavens over your life in ways you cannot yet see. If your heart hath been stirred tonight, this is your moment. Let your giving be an act of trust, just like your surrender. The PayPal link is waiting in the description, and the QR code is placed before you in the video as a doorway of obedience. Do not see it as a transaction. See it as planting light. See it as fueling oil in lamps that refuse to go out. What you release will preach to someone you may never meet. And as you give, I speak blessing over you. May provision chase you. May peace rest on your household. May what you sow return to you in abundance of joy and strength. Step into this with bold faith. Sow the seed. Release the gift. And watch what I will do.